What's up, everybody? What's going on? What's going on, Mike? I am good tonight. Just played a little golf. I didn't do as good as I did yesterday, but things are coming around. I got this learning curve. I got to go through every year. I'll start playing back. Have that little time off in the winter and then start playing. I hit fat shots and just crazy shots. Don't know where it's coming from. I'm getting that feel back now. So it's getting kind of fun now. So I'm getting that fun back. So not doing bad at all. Celtics bounce back tonight, I think, and even it up. But don't sleep on the Heat. Definitely don't sleep on the Heat. Jimmy Butler. We don't. It would seem like the Celtics would bounce back and get it. They've been doing that, sort of like back and forth thing for the first two series. I definitely don't think that the Heat is going to run or sweep the Celtics. I think they will win. They'll win at least one. I'll give them two. This is going to be a pretty long series. It's going to be more than 4 games. So, yeah. The Celtics could win tonight. If they don't, they'll probably get 2 back in Boston. But if the Heat do go up to 2-0, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for the Celtics. So, this is a big game tonight. What's up, Common Boy? No, Common Boy, that's definitely OV. You will definitely take an L in golf. Okay. I will get further. Definitely take an L in golf. All right, so we've got a couple guys back for the Celtics. I think Marcus Smart's gonna be back. Let's see if I can see it up here. We know Al Horford is playing. The matchup predictor, though, doesn't really give the Celtics a good chance at winning this one. Only 26.4% to win the game tonight. All right, the only people Boston Celtics don't have playing are Hauser and White. So that means both the guys that didn't play last time will be here. Kyle Lowry still out. I never knew what happened to Kyle Lowry. Let's see if it tells me. Lowry hamstring has been ruled out for Thursday's game. He must have had a tear in that hamstring. He hasn't played any of the series. Let's see. Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry is 6 foot tall, 196 pounds. Yeah, that's about the size of it. He might even be right at 200 pounds or over 200 pounds. All right, so I too think you know what? I'm going to play devil's advocate once again, and I'm going to say the Heat are going to win this one too. I'm going on record right now. Coach Gary is saying Heat is going to win. The Heat are going to win this one tonight too. Everybody else, even all the analysts, Stephen A. Smith, who else was on a couple? Anyway, they all are saying they think the Celtics are going to win this one. I think the Celtics win when they go back home. That's what I think. You sure I can get 400-yard drive? Yeah, right, Comic Boy, totally. No capping at all. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you'll get 400. You'll get a 400-yard drive if you put the ball in the golf cart and drive it. That's the only 400-yard drive you'll get. We can't forget though the Celtics played pretty good there in the first half. And I'm not forgetting that, but I'm still gonna say the Celtics take another L tonight. Comment boy. Comment boy, we should start calling you Comic Boy. Because that is real comical. 400 yards. So my putting game and chipping are no joke. Just ask my dad. All right, Comic Boy, we're going to have to get out. Listen, first of all, I got to beat you in basketball. 1-on-1, 1v1. And then we got to get on the greens. Got to get out there on the links. I know, Happy Gilmore. Yeah, he'd have to drive it off the tee, hit it in somebody's cart, and they'd have to drive it the rest of the way before you hit 400 yards. Then football. Wow, Comic Boy. I don't know what we do in football. Convoy, I'll definitely give it to you as far as distance now. You got me in distance. I'm not running. After one lap, 2 laps, I'm probably gonna be dead. You're out here running 5K marathons, 5Ks. That's not me. So you got me in that. But speed, even though I'm 57, I believe if I get out there and stretch real good or whatever, I think I can still get you. I think I can still get you in the 40. Speaking of golf, I kept wanting to go watch today, and I kept forgetting the golf match today because Tiger's playing. I think they said Roy McIlroy is leading. I don't know if any of you golf guys have heard about it today. See if I can look it up. Forty is not a true test of speed. That is more acceleration. All right, we go 70. We go that 60 yard, 70 yard dash. I just know if I run 100, I probably wouldn't be able to get up the next day. Tiger's 4 over in new pain. Yeah, so I could feel Tiger walking around the last time he played, man, and that was on the last day when he was really in pain. So if Tiger is already in pain and he's 4 over, so tomorrow's going to be the cutoff day. The cutoff day. So he may not even qualify. If Roy is 5 over, he probably still has a chance. It depends on if whoever's in the lead, depends on how well you know. They go like 8 to 10 over, and Tiger doesn't even get even. He'll get disqualified anyway. Hey Michael, is it his legs Is it his leg, his injury, or his back or something? Is it something else? Yeah, he may not be around for the weekend. If he's already in pain. Man, that's tough. That's tough because he made it all the way through that first match, his last match, and then this one on day one, he's already in pain. Yeah, that may be the case, Michael. But I actually thought because he made it through that last match he played, that that leg would get stronger and he would be healed a little bit better for this one. Because I think that was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago he played and got all the way through. You could tell he was favoring that leg though by the end of the day on Sunday. Yeah. He may have been overworking it trying to get ready for this match. Okay, in football, 1v1, I think is even between us because my coverage is better than it used to. And I got okay route running and decent hand. His son Charlie got game too. Yeah, Charlie does. It's gonna be interesting to see how far Charlie will be able to drive the ball too when he as he gets older, because he's driving it pretty good right now and he's hitting it well. So he's got that DNA that his dad has. So he'll be able to he'll get stronger. Because Tiger was strong as crap when he was younger and slim. Then he beefed up, so Charlie's got that in him too, so it ain't no telling, man. I don't think he's gonna be a DeChambeau. Because that dude is unreal, man. And he just blew up like in a season, it looked like. And I'm talking as far as weight or whatever. Jack is right. Yeah, Common Boy. I saw it at I believe that your coverage is gotten better, and your speed, everything. Of course it is, because you gotten older, stronger, uh, faster. But the old man still got some tricks up his sleeve as far as covering people. That cornerback, those cornerback skills. Well, I'm not going to say they never dissipate. The skills may diminish a little bit, but the experience is still there. So I think, like you said, I think it'll be a good one. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Two dudes in the chat. The tip goes to the Heat. Vincent kicks it out. PJ Tucker scores the first points again, just like he did the last game for the Heat. PJ with the three, and he's guarding Tatum. Smart shoots the three. Didn't play last game. He misses. Now Jimmy Butler with what looks like lime green sneakers on. Kicks out to Tucker. Tucker. The floater is good. Tucker leads all scorers with 5. We'll get Tucker will hit I think Tucker's going to get about 8 to 10 points tonight. Jaylen Brown scores for the Celtics. All right, here we go. And an alley-oop from Smart to Robert Williams Jr. And the score is tied. Vincent crossover dribble to the basket. I think there was a foul that might have been on Tatum. Marcus Smart handling the point guard duties for the Celtics. Adebayo hands that to Strus for 3. It's off. Rebound, Robert Williams gets that out to Brown. Brown, Euro step, flips it up, no good. And he inadvertently slaps that out of bounds. Now Jimmy Butler with the ball on the right side. He drives. Kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker is blocked. But Jimmy Butler is right there for the rebound, and he puts it in. 5 to 7 is the score. Now Jaylen Brown has the ball. He gets it back over to Smart. Smart tried to get the pass down to Brown. It was deflected. He kicked it. Al Horford being accosted. The Heat come out of there with it. Jimmy Buckets tries to get it to Strus. Says out of bounds. Out of bounds to the Heat. What's up, Andrew? What's the prognosis? Was that Vincent? Vincent with the 3-pointer for the Heat. Score is 5 to 10. 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Backdoor to Tatum. He kicks it to Horford. Open 3 is good by Tatum. Excuse me, good by Al Horford. The Heat swing the ball over to Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Butler on the right side. He goes behind the back. Lets the guy fly by. He shoots over him, and it's good. And that was Smart he shot over. Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal got into a little, well, they called it a heated argument about Jimmy Butler probably not being able to score as easily over the defensive player of the year. I think Shaq was like he won't be able to score as well, and Charles was like, hold up, was it? No, Charles was like he won't be able to score as easily over the defensive player of the year, but Shaq was like, hey, it doesn't matter. He's going to elevate his game. So we'll see what happens. He just shot one over Marcus Smart. So we have our first time out. Bad news, positive. Yeah, when you said something about you had a headache, that's when I started thinking, sick and had a headache. So, well, just do what you got to do. Stay away from people for a while and get better. That's it. As long as you're breathing okay, you'll be all right. All right, we got our first timeout on the court. And the game just started. There's not going to be a whole lot of box scores, but we can take a look at it anyway. Let's see what you guys are seeing. Pretty good. All right, here we go for the Celtics. Al Horford has a 3-point shot. Williams has a 2, and Brown has a 3-point shot. I like these Nike shoes right here. Guys, what you think? Thinking about copying those bad boys right there. For the Heat, Tucker has 5, leading all scorers. Jimmy Butler has 4. Vincent and Strus both have 3 points. All right, looks like in this one, it looks like the Heat have come out shooting the ball a little bit better. Now, will they continue or do what the Celtics did? Because the Celtics shot the ball a lot better at the beginning of the game, the last game, and then they did that very well up until halftime, and then after halftime, the Heat just took over. Al Horford with the ball. He gets it to Smart. Smart squared up for a 3, but he changed his mind. Screen set by Horford. Now Smart drives. Little left hook shot doesn't go in. Strus with the rebound. He gets it to Vincent. Now Vincent walks it up the court. He got that to Strus, tried to run that little rub screen. Strus shoots and scores anyway for 3. Now Marcus Smart, they're going to run some kind of play. He lets Horford bring it up. They get it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown to Smart. Back to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown jab steps twice. Now they switch. He has Strus on him. Crossover. Jumper is good by Brown. Tatum's quiet. He is on the floor. Vincent, he's being guarded by Tatum. Vincent picks up his dribble. He finds Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler on the right side. Now he drives over to the left. Fall away. Jumper is off. But Tucker gets the rebound. He misses it. He's mad at himself. It was an easy layup. He missed it, but he got fouled on the play. So he'll be shooting 2. He was fouled by Williams. Great box out. I did not know that PJ Tucker was 37 years old. That's pretty old to be in the NBA. And to be getting the playing time that he's getting.
6 boards, 3 assists. But the players all talk about he got that injured right ankle.
But that's what you call basic boxing out. Try to teach that in middle school. But as I think as players advance in their level of competition, it's just like, hey, I'm just going to use my athletic ability to get rebounds. And boxing out is just basic basketball, fundamental basketball. Marcus Smart gets it to Horford. He swings it to Jaylen Brown. Oh, slips down. No travel calls. They get it over to Tatum for 3, and it's good. Vincent brings the ball down on the right side. Jaylen Brown switches out on him. Butler sets the screen. He does get the ball to Butler. Butler has been loving that right side. He pulls up. He's off. Tatum gets the rebound. Quick pass up the court on the left side to... Got that to Smart. Smart gave it back to him. Tried to throw an alley-oop pass that was Tatum to Williams. No good. Vincent. Come on, PJ. What are you doing? Let's go, baby. PJ Tucker could have had that 10 points by now. It was a nice give and go. I don't think it wasn't really a pick and roll on that one. And Vincent got that pass. Got a quick pass to Tucker, and Tucker could not hit the floater. 2 easy shots that Tucker missed right there. Could have been 4 points added to his already. I think he has 5, maybe 6 with the free throw. Tatum gets that ball to Smart. Back to Tatum. Jason Tatum hits Grant cutting on the baseline. The layup is good. Grant looks like he's got on new tennis shoes tonight. They look purple from my point of view. These guys never have on shoes the same to match their uniform. Jimmy Butler gets a rebound off the Strus miss. He gets it back to Strus. Now Adebayo with the rebound. Gets it to Tucker in the corner. He swings that back out to Jimmy Butler. Back to PJ in the corner. He gets it to Butler, who slides down. Looks like the floor is a little bit slick tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have our first mass substitution from the Heat. It's going to be Tyler Hero and Dedmon come in for the Heat. Smart for 3. He is off rebound. Tyler Hero just came in the game. Now Tyler Hero brings it up on the right side. Tyler Hero between the legs. between the legs again to the right hand. Now he kicks over to the left. That's Vincent with the ball. He pulls a three. It's off. Rebound. Jaylen Brown. The score is 15-18. Heat. Jaylen Brown gets it to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum is called for the offensive foul. That's a good call. That's a good call. That was Jimmy Butler who drew the foul. He caught an elbow in the chin area. He didn't flinch. Tyler Hero dribbles, pulls up. He's fouled on the play, and the point is good for 2. Heat 20, Boston 15. Smart brings the ball up. The score is 15-21. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the first. Screen set by Jaylen Brown. And Smart gets to Jaylen Brown. He pulls a quick three, and that three is good. Jaylen Brown shooting the ball very well. At the beginning of the game, Tyler Hero comes out of there with it for the Heat. He calls the play. Backs it out. Crossover between the legs. He goes to the left side. Now back to the right. He has Al Horford on him. He kicks it, but it's stolen by Smart. Smart. Woo! Very nice block by Tyler Hero, but I think he was called for a foul. I would like to see that again. Boy, he pinned that one. Oh, he pinned that. Well, he might have got him a little bit. Let's see. Did he get an arm? Oh, great block, baby. Tyler Hero floats and pins that one. What a chase down. You know, sometimes things happen in sports and it just causes a domino effect. You know, people say, oh man, you could do that. Oh man, I've never seen that. And you just go out and do it. Like when we were young. When I was young, you would watch sports and then you would go out immediately and try to do the things you saw those professionals do. Well, one thing that has caught on in the NBA is the rundown. Like before LeBron James made it popular, I'm not going to say that had never been done. As I speak, Vincent puts on the brakes and shoots a short jumper that doesn't go in. Before LeBron James made it popular, you didn't think of guys trying to run down bad plays. Or Pritchard hits a three. If Pritchard continues to shoot outside, the Celtics might have a chance, and they go up by 2. But yeah, when LeBron James ran that down, that series or whatever, and blocked that shot from behind, it's like after that, everybody's been trying to do it, you know, attempting to do it. They don't give up on things like that. So that's how the game becomes revolutionized, I guess. Is that a revolutionary moment in basketball, in NBA basketball history, to run down? Like I said, I'm pretty sure that when LeBron did it, that was not the very first time that it had been done. But since it was LeBron, and I think it was in a big game, he ran it down, blocked that shot. Ever since then, it's been a thing to do, or the thing to do in the NBA. You know, somebody gets a steal from it, you run it down and try to pin it on the backboard or block it. So, you know, it's just little things here and there. Allen Iverson, you know, Allen Iverson's always been known for that crossover, but and he brought that to the NBA. Not the crossover. You know, Tim Hardaway had the killer crossover, but Allen Iverson had that little hitch. You know, a lot of people call that that's a carry. If you let it stay up there, if you turn that hand over, it's a carry. But you know, he brought that type of crossover, the wide crossover to the NBA. And then after that, everybody started doing that. You know what I'm saying? So my little spiel right there was about the rundown. Now offensive players are people who steal balls or if they think somebody's coming. Now who's going to come up with that innovation? And that's what it is really, is innovations in the game. Who's going to come up with that innovation that shows these guys how to avoid getting that ball pinned to the backboard on the rundown? It's actually very simple. Well, yeah, it's very simple if you can execute it. If you think somebody's running it down, what you do is fake one side and then do the reverse under or on the other side. If, like I said, if it can be executed. It's not always easy. It's easier said than done. But if I thought somebody was going to run it and was running it down and I was in the position to do it, that's what I would do. Either that or you'd have to just slow down and let the guy catch up. You know, and once you make contact with his body, he runs into you, then you can get some separation to make the layup. Otherwise, they got a good shot to run it down and block it. All right, we got another timeout. Okay, Tyler Hero might have bumped him before he. There's the bump right there before he blocked it. So not a bad call, ref. All right, thank you guys for being here. All that are here is only one person in the chat. Thank that one person for being here. But anybody else is just chilling and taking a look and watching, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Vincent picks up his dribble and gets it to Oladipo. Oladipo drives. He's going to be called for a travel. Coach Gary here working hard tonight. Celtics versus the Heat. Celtics swing it. They get it to Smart for three. Marcus scores. And the Celtics have come back and taken the lead 26-21. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first quarter. Who's going to score 30 points? Oladipo pulls up for three. Oladipo hits the front of the rim and rolls out. Lead pass up to Smart. He throws it down to Horford, who has a smaller Oladipo on him, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Yeah. Horford basically slapped Oladipo in the head with that off arm. We are in beautiful Miami. After this game, the series is going to travel back to Boston. Well, not back to Boston. It is traveling to Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for two. It rattles out. 1 minute, 24 seconds left. Grant gives that back to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown gets it to Grant. Grant, wide open three is good. Grant Williams with what looks like the purple shoes on. Boston has 1 minute and 3 seconds to score 30 points. Miami has 21. Tyler Hero for three. Short rebound. Grant, he gets it over to Smart. Smart down to Horford. He's being guarded by Tyler Hero. Bounce pass to Grant in the corner this time, and it's good. Grant hits another one. Boston Celtics scored 30 points. In fact, they have 32 to 21. They have come all the way back, and they take the lead now. Jimmy Butler says, hey. Calm down, baby. Calm down. He pulls up and hits a line dart three-pointer. 32 to 24. Now Jaylen Brown has it where they get 2 for 1. Jaylen Brown takes a long three. Oh my goodness, Jaylen Brown hits it. 35-24, 9-point lead. Excuse me, coach. Is that 9? No, that's 11-point lead. Jimmy Butler has it 21. 18 seconds. He has 12 seconds to shoot. So Celtics will get another shot. Butler misses. Rebound Celtics. Jaylen Brown's going to take the last shot. Celtics going to take the last shot. He's being double teamed. Swing it. Horford gets it to Grant. Grant with a fake. Pulls up. Misses. All right. The Celtics did trail this quarter. And the Heat were shooting the ball very well. And they have come all the way back, the Celtics that is, and have taken the lead. They are up by 11 points. So let's take a look at what has transpired. Thank you guys for being here. Those who are here, those who are in the bushes chilling that are not in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. If you hit that like button for me. Because right now, Coach Gary's in here all alone by himself. But I'm putting the work in. All right, let's go. All right, the score is 35-24. Heat came out with the lead, and we'll see how much of a lead they had here in a second. But then after that, the Celtics, after about 5 minutes on the clock, the Celtics have come all the way back and pulled away. Jason Tatum, 3 points. Al Horford also has 3 points. Robert Williams, 2. He's on the bench right now. Marcus Smart has 5 points, and Jaylen Brown has 11. Off the bench, though, Grant Williams has 8 points, and Pritchard has 3. That's 11 points, 11 bench points for the Celtics. For the Heat, PJ Tucker has 5 points. Should have at least 9 points. But he does have 5 points. Butler has 7. Adebayo has not scored yet. Vincent has 3 points. Strus has 6. And for the bench, Tyler Hero has a 3-point basket. That is it. 3 points off the bench. Man, what is... Can somebody tell me...
I'm the CEO, manager, director of marketing, all in one. I'm working on...
Why is Adebayo? Why is his production so much lower than I'm thinking it should be? I mean, and I'll give you this. He's only played 7 minutes. All right, 7 minutes, and maybe I'll just take a look at that. Maybe coach is playing a small ball, but 7 minutes. He's only played 7 minutes, and he has 1 rebound. He hasn't scored. But let's see what happens tonight. Let's see if Adebayo can get in double figures. Can he score at least 15 points? And if he doesn't score 15 points, I can live with that. But ending the game with like 2 or 3 rebounds, and he's down low. He's not out guarding guys way out, you know. Well, in this series, he may have to a little bit because he'd probably be guarding Al Horford. Al Horford a lot of times shoots threes. He's out there, but I don't know, guys. To me, I just think he should have at least 10 rebounds a game. Somebody help me out if I'm thinking wrong. And I'm definitely not saying he's a bad player. thinking his output should be a little bit more. All right, let's look at a couple of things as far as the team stats go, and then get back to the game. The shooting percentage: the Celtics 63.2 and the Magic 37.5. Turnovers: both teams have 3. The largest lead by Miami is 10. The largest lead by the Celtics, 14. What's up, Camilo? What's going on? I'm just chilling in here by myself tonight. Just putting the work in.
This big today is as good as it's better than it's going to be. Got a great defender right in his face for a while.
I'm good. I'm trying to roller skate. Fell down twice. This is hard. Harder than I thought it would be. I'm still at the place I just gave up. Yeah, I remember going to the skating ring, learning how to skate. It's not easy. It is a roller skate. Yeah, roller skate. Jaylen Brown pulls up for 3. It's off. Rebound Adebayo. So that's 2 rebounds for Adebayo. He brings it down. He gets it to Martin. Martin. That Euro step, tried to bring it through and over. And Robert Williams says, no, no, no.
Good job running them off the line and then staying in front of them.
Well, that really wasn't a Euro step.
Good job by Williams pursuing and blocking. This is not on my watch. Close to a 5-second count.
Heat, get it in, Adebayo. They swing it to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero pulls up for 2. He hits that one. 38-28. Boston. Coach Spoelstra is concerned. Jason Tatum gets that to Grant in the corner. Tatum, nice little switch there. And Pritchard had a wide open 3. He missed it. Adebayo with 3 rebounds. There you go, Adebayo. Harrell misses. And it's out of bounds to the Heat.
So it's going to be Miami ball. 14 on the shot clock. Upcoming national TV schedule tomorrow. TNT Game 2 of the West Finals. Mavs and Warriors. 9 Eastern. Saturday ABC. WNBA. Mercury and Aces. And Game 3 Saturday night. This series shifts to Boston. Hero comes up short. Marcus Smart to rebound.
Hero shoots it short this time. Tatum with the reverse layup is good. 40-28 is the score. 9 minutes and 42 seconds left in the first half. Strus trying to find someone to pass it to. He throws up to Adebayo, is deflected by Robert Williams. Tatum comes down the court. Finger roll is good. 42-28. Celtics started off kind of slow, but now they're getting what they want. Martin with the ball, hands out to Oladipo, pulls up for 3. It's off, rebound, Grant. And I get it to Marcus Smart. Dribbling up the left-hand side, behind the back he goes. Nice middle of the court, behind the back again. Between the legs, he gets that to Jason Tatum, who slows things down. He has 9 seconds to shoot. Strus is guarding him. He pulls up for 3. It's off, rebound, Martin. Martin comes down. Nobody wants to guard him. Gives him the 3. He shoots it. Misses it. It's tipped. And Smart comes out of there with the rebound. Lead pass to Grant. Grant tried to jam that, and he got fouled on the play. I guess that's the other thing you can do if you don't want to get ran down. You got to throw that. You got to throw it down instead of trying to lay it up.
Your thoughts? They didn't block that, so that's a foul. Yeah, that's a foul. What do you think, Mike? I
Grant's on the line.
You guys were on the bench and it was your team and a guy got hit in the head. You're one of your guys. You'd be screaming for a back. You know what I'd say? That's a heck of a block. Not that one. Williams, meanwhile, playing off the bench, he's got 9 points, a couple of rebounds already. He had that early game 7 to eliminate Milwaukee with 27 points, 7 threes. A rough outing in game 1 the other night here.
PJ Tucker back in the game. Hands at the Strus. Strus back to PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker travels this time. He had a free throw. He had a free throw, and I think because PJ has missed 2 little bunny shots, he's sort of shy, gun shy right now to pull that trigger. He's got to keep shooting. No one is expecting him to score, so heck, don't be afraid to miss it. Pritchard wide open for 3. You can't leave Pritchard wide open. He's going to hit it, and he does. Ladies and why do I keep saying ladies? There's no ladies in here. Gentlemen, sports fans. There you go. Sports fans. The Boston Celtics are shooting the ball very well. I think there's a 19-point lead right now. And we have another timeout. Spoelstra had to call this timeout because right now his boys are not meeting the challenge. Three-point shooting. The three-point shooting for the Heat. They have hit 5, but the Celtics have hit 11. 11 for 16. The Heat are 5 of 13. That's 68.8% to 38.5%. Free throws. The Celtics have hit all of their free throws. They are 4 of 4. And the Heat are 1 of 3 for 33.3%. 33.3. times 3, that's 99.9. The Celtics are out rebounding the Heat by 1 rebound. There's your assist, 13-5 Celtics. Steals, 2-1 Celtics. Blocks, 2-0 Celtics. Turnovers, 3-5. That advantage will go to the Celtics. Fast break points. Celtics, the only team that has fast break points. The only team that has a fast break are the Celtics. They have 6 points off that. Points in the paints. Celtics, 8-6. Celtics do have more fouls. Or does that mean? Yeah, it's got to mean that the Heat are fouling them. So fouls then would go to the Celtics because the Celtics would they're 4-4. Largest lead, it is the lead right now, 19 points, 19-10. The Miami Heat had a 10-point lead. The Celtics have erased that and basically doubled it. Leading scorers for both teams. Jaylen Brown has 11, but close behind him are Tatum and Williams with 10 points. For the Heat, leading scorer, wow, yeah, look at there. The leading scorer is Jimmy Butler with 7.
I'm the CEO, manager, director of marketing, all in one. I'm working on designs for social media content, editing.
head coach this year. That's one of the main things he walked on beginning of the season. Ball movement, body movement, but especially ball movement from his star players, namely Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown. They have done that.
All right, we're back. Butler kicks that to Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero gave it right back to him because he got double teamed, and Jimmy Butler hits a 2-point basket. Jimmy Butler has 9 points now. 47-30. The Celtics playing great ball right now. They hand it to Tatum. Tatum thought about the three, went by Hero, loses the ball. What a pass. I didn't think he'd get that down there. Tyler Hero found Butler under the basket. I thought he was going to give a little behind the back alley-oop pass to Adebayo and let him slam it through. But Butler is on the line with a chance to get 11 points. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left. In the second quarter, ladies and gentlemen, in the second quarter, sports fans, Jimmy Butler hits the first. New York Rangers versus the Hurricane. Let's go, Hurricane. Jimmy Butler misses one. Jimmy Butler dragged that foot. That was a travel. It didn't get called. Strus from the corner. He's off. Adebayo with the rebound and the nice pivots. He slams that one down. There you go, Adebayo. Wake up, young man. Pritchard's going to have to shoot it. He finds the shot and sinks the shot. 52-33. With 5 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock, looks like Boston is going to get the points that they need. Well, you know what I would say. You got to score. You should score 30 points per quarter. Long 3-point pass. Our shot was off the mark. Rebound. Outlet up the court, and Jason Tatum slams that one through. Pritchard tried to save that one. It goes out of bounds anyway. Control of this game on both sides of the floor, defensively and offensively. Pritchard throw ahead to Tatum, finishes it emphatically. Transition over Strus. Jimmy Butler gets that into Adebayo.
Goes back. Williams does an excellent job. Adebayo takes a tough contested shot in and out. Now Horford fights, falls. Butler trying to come up with it. Smart trying to come up with it. Smart, when he touched it, was out of bounds. So it's going to be a ball. Boston had possession, so we'll get a new 24. Marcus Smart saying that PJ Tucker grabbed it with his feet on Jimmy Butler, but he made the case that he grabbed it with his feet, which is
Can you not do that? Butler gets it in. The Struce, he can't hit that three. Rebound, Jaylen Brown. There's a foul called against the Heat. That was on Al Horford. There, it's not a shooting foul. Adebayo with a dunk. (56-35), 4 minutes and 17 seconds. Tatum shoots over PJ, and PJ is called for the reaching foul. I guarantee you'll have something to say to the refs about that. You got him, bro.
Well, good job.
Got him. Can't get mad at that. I see your comment, Camilo. (62-37) is the score. And Boston has scored 30 points in both quarters, still with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go before the first half. Here's a tip, and Celtics get it. Where's the foul? Must have been before he moved that foot back. Jason Tatum hits the first. Three minutes left in the second quarter. Jimmy Butler has the ball. He shoots a three. It's off. Adebayo gets the rebound. He's fouled and scores. That's what I'm talking about, Adebayo. There you go. I know it wasn't just it. I was saying Adebayo just didn't look like he was producing like I thought he should. And it seems like since I've made that comment, Adebayo's been at least out there getting rebounds. Like if you don't score, you at least get rebounds is what I always say. So Adebayo seems to be out there doing some things now, getting offensive and defensive rebounds. And he may get 10 to 15 points tonight. Boston delivering a beatdown in Miami. Yep. You called it so far, Michael. You and the others said I'm gonna be devil's advocate and say that the Heat will win 26. What is it now? 39. 25-point lead. But there's a second half, so who knows? I see you. I hear you, Kamilo. Well, I don't remember who taught me how to skate. I just remember busting my tail a bunch, and eventually I learned. I was the old country boy, so we had. I remember getting buying a pair of skates and skating on the road. We didn't even have what you call streets, no sidewalks. It was just the road, so you have to watch for cars and learn how to skate. So you go to the skating ring and skate like those other fools. Call them fools. We always had skates. The speed skate night. Well, Speedgate was the speed skate section of the night. They always had they would always have a sign that says skate at your own risk. And so I always believe that specific part of the night is why they had that up there. So everybody be out there skating to the songs, and everything's nice and chill, whatever. They'd have the couple skate and all that good stuff. And then they would have speed skate. They have one song every now and then. They say, this is Speed Skaters. It's a Speed Skater song, and then they have some rock and roll song, of course. They have some rock and roll song, and those guys would get out there and go crazy. I'm gonna lost all 60. Dang. Adebayo is on the line. Adebayo misses. 64-39 is the score. 2 minutes and 46 seconds.
Season average, 10 points a game, second behind Gary Jackson Jr. Box per game. Hero tied up, good double team.
Hero travels.
The 7-feet turnover. And a surprise.
Couldn't get out of that trap, basically.
When Hero came off the action, they jumped him.
2 minutes and 14 seconds. Boston in complete control right now.
And with Williams, there's no place to attack. Tatum is Smart, corner three.
Smart misses a three, but the Celtics get a rebound. Jaylen Brown is fouled on the play. 151. Jaylen Brown hits the first free throw. And the second. Now they let Adebayo bring the ball down. Jimmy Butler. It's called for a travel. Heat seems to be out of sorts on both ends of the ball, offense and defense.
Since the early going, overall they hit 12-3.
Grant just backs himself down. Scores when that Adebayo comes out there like a point guard. It looked like Draymond Green. And Vincent comes off the screen and hits a three for the Heat. He's trying to find anything on offense. 68-42. Less than a minute to go in the half. Tatum finds Smart under the basket. He misses the layup, but the Celtics get a rebound. Horford faked the three. Gets it to Grant Williams. 5 seconds to shoot. Tatum misses. Finally, Miami comes out of there with it. Lead pass to Jimmy Butler. He's fouled on the play, and the layup is good. 68-44. Still Boston with about 27 seconds left.
Pushing ahead, Jimmy Butler running the lane, gets the contact and the basket. Going around his second foul. The heads up play for Vincent. First assist.
So depending on when the Celtics shoot the ball, Miami may have a chance to get the ball back and have enough time to score. They'll have at least 3 seconds. Ten seconds to shoot. Jaylen Brown, he's not going to get a screen. He's going to have to, he picks up his dribble. Why? Smart has to pull up at the free throw line. It's good. So 2.4 seconds left to shoot. Vincent. He shoots it, but it's no good. And the Boston Celtics score 70 points.
as they hit 12 3-pointers.
The Boston Celtics score 70 points now. 30 points per quarter is my key. 30 points per quarter is my idea of scoring enough points to win the game. All right, the Boston Celtics scored 10 more. Right, 30. I think they were right at. Well, we can take a look at it. Right at 32 points. They scored 35 points in the first quarter. 35 points in this quarter. So the Boston Celtics 35 points in each quarter. End up with 70 points. Now, can they sustain this? Can they continue? That's the question. That's the big question. Can they continue to score this way and hang on and win this game? Right? Or will the Heat come out like they did the last time and play and ramp up the defense somehow and get back into this thing? $25-point lead. All the Heat's got to do is just chip away at it. You know, have it down to 10. Well, get half of it back. Get half of it back in the third quarter. You know, if their third quarter is anything like it was the last game, they could at least get almost all the way back. Right? They may still be 8 to 5 points down. Right? But if they do that, they'll be in the game. And then the fourth quarter, you know, 10-point lead, that's nothing. You have to overcome that in minutes as far as the NBA goes. So with that said, here is the tale of the tape. Jason Tatum has scored 20 points. Al Horford has 3. Didn't play last game. He has 3. Williams has 5 points. Smart 7 points. Jaylen Brown 15 points. Grant Williams came off the bench. He scored 12, and Pritchard scored 8. That's 20 bench points for Boston. Who has the most rebounds? That'll be Jaylen Brown with 7. Anybody in foul trouble? No. The largest amount is 2.
I'm the CEO, manager, director of marketing, all in one. I'm working on designs.
Good job. All right, so nobody's in foul trouble for Boston. For the Heat, 45 points. They have PJ Tucker with 5 points. He scored the first 5 points in the game. Well, the first 5 points for the Miami Heat. Butler, 13 points. Adebayo, 6 points. Vincent has 8. Strus has 6. And from the bench, Tyler Hero is the only one who has scored. He has 7. That is 20-7 as far as bench point goes from team to team. Who has the most rebounds? As you guys noticed by now, I'm a rebounding type coach. Rebounds. Adebayo with 6. Okay, Adebayo. He only has 6 points, but he is rebounding the ball. A lot better than he did at the beginning. He's played 19 minutes. So, you know, definitely should get double-figure rebounds before this game is over with. Anybody in foul trouble? None. So nobody's in foul trouble on either team. Should be an interesting defensive game on both sides. Coming out the second half. All right, field goal percentage. Now, when I first checked this, Boston was at 63.3, 63.8. They're down to 58.5. Miami was at 33.3% or something like that. Am I right? No, they were still in the 30s. But now they've moved up to 40.9% from the field. 3-point shooting. Boston has hit 12. Miami has hit 6. Both teams have shot 19 of them. All right. Boston is 63.2. Miami 31.6. Free throws. Boston is 100%. I'll bet money they will not stay that way. But even if they miss one, they'll still be around 90, low 90s, high 80s. That's great because my key is to hit 85% of your free throws. But the Heat have got to pick it up. 42.9%. They are 3 of 7. Rebounding goes to the Heat. Goes to the Boston Celtics. They have 22. There's your assists, your steals, your blocks, turnovers. There's another key reason why Miami is in the problem that they're in right now, because they've already had 8 turnovers. 8 turnovers. And Boston is capitalizing on it. Boston has 4 turnovers of their own. Fast break baskets right there go to Boston. Points in the paint. It is tied now. There's a foul in the largest lead right there. Miami had a 10-point lead. Boston came all the way back. And now they have a 29-point lead. 29-point lead. Let's see. Marcus Smart and Al Horford did not play the last game. Right now, Al Horford has 3 and Marcus Smart has 7. So that's 10 points that these guys have added to the mix. And somehow Grant plays better when he comes off the bench. And I guess, like the commentator said, everybody is now in their in the spot that they're most comfortable playing in. So that has something to do with it. They're in their comfortable spot. What's up, Clint? Probably gonna say go Celtics, leave a like, and going back to bed. Broke a couple of teeth at work yesterday. Wow, bro. All right, man. Hey, I'm sorry to hear about that, Clint. Get well, dude. Thanks for stopping by, though, hitting that like button. I appreciate it. Get well, man, and then come back and hang out with us later on. I don't know when I'm gonna stream again, but look for the thumbnails. I appreciate you, dude. Man, teeth. Woo. I hate to ask what happened, because you might be in the bed anyway, but if you feel like sharing, I'm here listening. But if you're out of it,
I'm the CEO, manager, director of marketing, all in one. I'm working on designs for social media content, editing videos. Windows 11 helps me do all that. I see you, Kamalo. Yeah, but if you don't know how to skate, I like to do things by myself. It's like playing golf. Playing golf, I used to think it was kind of weird, but I love to play by myself because I can work on things. So
Like that's the one thing you can do when you're by yourself is work on things. You don't have to worry about judgment from anyone. If you make a mistake, you fix it yourself. When I'm playing golf by myself, if there's nobody behind me and I'm not slowing anybody up and I make a bad swing, I can throw another ball down there and hit it again. So all that to say, if you're working on your roller skating game, if you're working on your roller skating game, then being by yourself might be the time to work on it. I see you, Kamilo. I had no one holding my hand. I did it all by myself. Jackson, what's going on? Not much, man. Just doing what I love, streaming this game, talking to the television. One of these days I might go back to my old school way of doing this. I got all this fancy background stuff like this. When I first started doing this, I would just sit on my couch, turn the television on, I'd have my computer, camera facing me, and I just watch TV. So I might go back to old school one day. No. That is a negative, Jackson. He left. If you go back in the stream, if you go back in the chat, about what, six lines. About 7 or 8 lines, you'll see. And he may pop on here and tell you what the deal is. Yep, he's gonna be out of commission for a little bit. in that case, I was about to bring him some dinner, but I'm not trying to get sick. You know, Jackson Ali, man, I'm out here. Yeah, I feel you. I understand that. I'm sure he'd understand it too. Jackson Ali. All right, coach struggling tonight. 33 views. Wow. 33 views, 5 likes. Hey, appreciate that, Skeptic. So we come back from halftime and the Celtics still scoring. Miami still finding it hard to score. Oh, should have got that there quicker. Smart misses the layup. Pull that, PJ. Yeah. Miami is just not shooting the ball well tonight. 45 points in 2 quarters. There's a turnover. Kick that, Butler. Butler draws a blocking foul. Thought he would kick that. Wide open 3 there by Vincent. Okay. So Jimmy Butler is on the line. Once again, Skeptic in the house. Just gave me that thumbs up. I appreciate that, Skeptic. Jaylen Brown, fall away, no good. Rebound. Heat. Jimmy Butler. They were having a conversation before the game saying that Jimmy Butler is not considered a superstar. He's not considered a superstar, and he's not considered a superstar because, well, they say he doesn't have rings, but Charles Barkley doesn't have a ring. He's not considered a superstar because he doesn't do things really flashy. You know, he scores buckets. Tucker, shoot that. Tucker, that's another floater he misses. Get back in there, Tucker. Jimmy Butler gets the rebound. He's fouled on the play. Keep shooting, keep shooting, Tucker. I mean, that's your shot. You got to shoot that. But Jimmy Butler he knows how to win.
We've seen Jimmy Butler get to the free throw line. A team that's struggling to score, you don't want to commit fouls and send them to the line. You got to be smart and trust your outstanding defense.
And so he does whatever that needs to be done to win. If he's not scoring, he'll get assists, rebounds. He'll play defense. And for that, he's not considered a superstar. These superstars got to be flashy in this league. You know what I'm saying? I mean, think about it. Right now, who's the superstar? LaMelo Ball or Jimmy Butler? When you think about it, superstars, LaMelo Ball, Jimmy Butler. Who's got the better stats? But that's not good enough in the NBA to be called a superstar. Smart. What a shot. Smart getting knocked out of bounds, throws that one up over the backboard and scores. Come on, Miami. We got to get 50 points. Let's go, bro. We need some threes from Strus. They got 6 seconds to shoot. It's blocked. They advance the ball up quickly to Smart. Horford posts up his man. And reverse layup is good.
Marcus Smart, now Horford with his second field goal. You think about the Celtics, they had.
All right, if Boston gets 100 before Miami gets 75, it's all over. It's definitely over. Vincent comes off the screen and hits a three.
Take the smaller point guards off the floor. You have so many more options as a head coach how you're going to guard. You couldn't switch with the smaller guys. Now with Smart, with that physical body.
Marcus Smart goes off the screen of Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum received the pass. He misses that shot. Now, Jimmy Butler looks like he has scoring in his eyes. Free throw. What did I say? And he shoots it. Scores at the free throw line. He's just going to have to get some stops. Marcus for three is good. 80-53. Adebayo gets to PJ Tucker, back to Adebayo. Now Jimmy Buckets has it. He gets it to Tucker. Tucker does not want to shoot the ball. Try to get a backdoor pass is no good. And looks like PJ Tucker is limping on the court. He hurt his foot the last game. Look like to me, look like PJ Tucker is going off the court. Oladipo's out there now. The Celtics throw the ball in. They get it into Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart drives, finger roll, no good. And Adebayo with another rebound. He's fouled by Grant. 4 people in the chat. That's what's up. Coach Gary's feeling a little bit better now. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you have not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting on? Let's go. Vincent gets it down to Jimmy Butler. He has Grant on him. He turns on him. Easy buckets by Jimmy Buckets. 80-55 is the score. 7 minutes still in the third quarter.
When they committed to Smart as their starting point guard, it opened up a lot of.
Jaylen Brown for 3 is off the mark. Rebound. Strus lead pass to Jimmy Butler. He scores, and there's going to be a timeout called, and there it is. Udoka called the timeout because he could see momentum. Well, would you call that momentum? Yeah, a little momentum, a little scoring spurt right there. You know, like I said, all they need to do is just chip at it. Chip away at it. Shane Lackey, what's going on, sir? Roll Tide. Gadsden, Alabama. Celtics all the way, coach. Shane definitely got the Celtics to win this. What'd you say? In 6? Say they're gonna win this in 6, Shane Lackey. I thought this would be a good series because these teams are like, I said team oriented, but one of the commentators said it even better. It's like you're talking about 2 teams that don't have any superstar. So of course when guys on the team hear that, like Jimmy Butler, that's gonna make you feel some type of way. So Jimmy Butler, by the analyst's point of view, is not a superstar. And then nobody on that team is a superstar. Basically, what they're saying, you know, Tyler Hero, he's not a superstar. Adebayo's not a superstar, right? So there's nobody else, right? So then they're also saying that the Celtics don't have a superstar. You know, Jason Tatum, they say is not a superstar, and they say he's not a superstar because he doesn't have a ring yet. Which I can't go with that because Charles Barkley was a superstar, never got a ring. Vince Carter was a superstar, right? Never got a ring. So a lot of guys that never got rings are still superstars. Jason Tatum, I don't know what you have to be called a superstar. Jason Tatum is a consistent scorer. He can, what's the average at 20 some points a game? Jimmy Butler is too. And is it the way you score? Jimmy Butler scores 2-point baskets. He just gets it done. Jason Tatum would be considered more of a superstar because he scores 3-point shots on the regular. You know what I'm saying? Has a few dunks every now and then. But that's what they're saying here. So I was saying this would be interesting because the teams are, as far as that goes, are sort of similar. They're team oriented. Both teams are team oriented. But I do believe the Celtics have a better team type. I think they have a team. You know, they play. They have pieces that have to play together, have to be together, and I think they've got more pieces. I've said this before. I think they got more pieces than the Heat does. I just think they got more pieces than the Heat does. The Heat did. That's because Spoelstra, he's not going to have, not too many times you see Hero and Butler on the floor at the same time. So, and we'll see if that has to happen here at the end of the game. If he wants more points to be scored. Saying like he calls it in 5.
Right now with 3 guards, Jimmy
Tatum in five, coach. I got you. I was rambling there.
About Jimmy Butler having to be more aggressive. Watching halftime and Jalen Rose, our very own Jalen Rose made the point. Bam Adebayo, he's got to be more aggressive. Think about him in the bubble. He was an initiator. Sometimes he was a point forward as a scorer and a facilitator. We haven't seen that same type of dominance, but nowhere near it offensively. And he's too good to just be a regular guy on the court.
One thing I would say to that, though, he's got to have more opportunities to be more assertive. There are many times he's not getting the ball in the scoring area, and he's only getting it when he's on
82-57.
Smart trying to steal it.
Smart, defensive player of the year, steals that ball from Adebayo, but in the act of throwing it back in, kind of awkwardly throwing the ball off of his teammate's leg. Nice steal, clean. Hits Jason Tatum in the legs, ball goes out of bounds, back to the Heat. Butler misses the layup, but he gets it back, puts it back in.
Williams, he knocks back. He did it in game 1, too, where he was able to finish through his body.
He's got 11 points already here in the third.
Jason Tatum kicks out to Grant. He swings it. Nice ball movement. Gets it to Jaylen Brown. He misses it. Can the Heat take advantage of it? 82-59. Butler. He put Grant to sleep. And Adebayo. Oh, did they wave that off? Yeah, let me see that. He hit that from the side too. Let's see. Let's check it out. It was off. I don't know, bro. That was close. That was a chance for the Heat to take advantage of it and get closer. Grant Williams. Brown can't save it. He does save it. Gets to the Smart. And the Heat dodge another bullet, but can they take advantage of it to get it down to Jimmy Butler? He's got Tatum on him. Gets that to Vincent. Oh, three-pointer is good. Udoka, do you get another timeout? There's a 20-point lead by Celtics. Dig in, Heat, play some defense. Marcus Smart. Tatum takes a three. Horford tries to get the rebound. It's out of bounds off Miami. 14 seconds left.
Tough shot. Great job of selling the shot.
Step back. Ooh, nice.
Stepping in rhythm. Giving his team life.
1, 2.
Eric Spoelstra loves how tough he is. Says he's also a really smart young player.
20-point lead by the Celtics. 4 minutes and I think it's 19 seconds left. Can the Heat chip into this league? Run these guys off threes. There you go. Don't give them threes. Grant is fouled. It's a 14 foul. He was passing that one, so it's going to be out of bounds.
Getting rid of the ball a count earlier.
Kyle Lowry still out.
Get rid of it earlier. It'll find the way. The ball will find you later in the clock.
Tatum gets it into Grant. 13 seconds left. Now back to Tatum. Grant kicks that. Horford. Alley-oop. Gets that to Brown. It's blocked. Brown misses. Rebound Strus. He getting some chances. But they got to capitalize on him every time down. Every time down. Butler drives. Layup is good, and he's fouled on the play. And the crowd is getting back into it.
And a 29-point lead has been cut to 18.
18.
Drive to score. Attack.
He's just big and strong,
Pass
bro.
will open up if they bring a second defender, but they're trying to guard him one-on-one. Great job of using your body to blow by Brown.
MVP. MVP. MVP.
Sports foul. Butler had 13 points in the first half. He's got 13 points already here in the third quarter.
Oh, that lady was like 6'8", wasn't she?
Understanding that he has his foot on the gas pedal.
Jimmy Butler, the old-fashioned three-point shot. And the Heat put on a little full-court press, but it's man-to-man. Skip pass over to Pritchard. He didn't even look at the three. He wants to run some time off the clock. 10 seconds to shoot. Skip pass over to Marcus Smart.
Gets it back, and Tatum is fouled.
Tatum is fouled going to the basket.
Went to a zone, taking the Celtics out of the high screen and roll with Tatum. He got rid of the basketball. You talked about it, Coach.
82-65.
Slicing to the cup.
3 minutes, 28 seconds. The lead has been cut to 18, is it? From 29.
But instead, he goes to screen and roll, gets rid of the basketball, and trusts the option.
Jason Tatum hits the first free throw.
Vincent is third. Tyler Hero will come in. Vincent will sit down. Let's go to Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, as we saw a few moments ago, PJ Tucker went back to the Heat locker room. We're told now he's being evaluated for a left knee contusion. He will not return.
I ain't hurt his knee. Thought it was his foot.
He had the ankle injury in game one. He was dealing with a calf issue. He's one of the most durable players.
All right, 84-65 is the score.
It takes a lot for him not to be able to get on the floor.
Back up to 21 points. That is the lead.
Smart now on
The Heat have the ball. Jimmy Butler
across the lane. The floater's up.
scores again.
Butler is coming.
And see, this is why he just scores, man. He just gets buckets. That's why they call him Jimmy Buckets. It's no flash. He just gets buckets. How come you can't be a superstar if your shooting is not flashy? Your scoring is not flashy. Adebayo with the rebound gets it over to Jimmy Butler. Screen set. Jimmy Butler gets it to Adebayo. Oh, he stripped. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Good idea, poor execution. Oh my gosh. Smart put Strus on the floor with the shake and bake. And he scores 86-67. A timeout right now. Doom doom. Oh, got him, Strus. All the way down.
And Smart with the deuce.
Out. And the guys get off the bench. Woo. I've never been put down. Not on the floor. I've been crossed up. Jason Tatum has 24 points. Al Horford, 5 points, along with Williams. He also has 5 points. Marcus Smart has 15. Jaylen Brown, 17 points. And Grant Williams, 12 points. He had that in the first half. Jaylen Brown has 8 rebounds to lead everyone on his team. 8 rebounds. The bench points, still 20 points for the Celtics. For the Heat, Tucker 5 points, but Tucker went out with an injury. The left knee contusion will not be back. Butler has 29 points. Adebayo 6. Adebayo has 6 points. He also has 9.
I'm the
rebounds.
CEO, manager, director of marketing.
9 rebounds. Vincent has 14 points. Strus has 6. Tyler Hero has 7 points. 7 points from the bench. That's it. Exactly the same for both teams. And at this time in the third quarter, Miami is outscoring Boston 22-16. They outscored in the last game, but the margin was a lot more than this one. I think Miami ended up scoring like 40, maybe 39 points, I think it was, in the third, to Boston's maybe about 16 points. It was not like that this time. But Miami has made a sort of a move here in the third quarter. Coach, what kind of lights do you have over here in the studio? 5 lights. I think Grant Williams is fouled. Just like it was on Deadman. Are they going to go look at this one?
3 quarters early on the game. Got 12 points. First foul.
Nope, not going to look at it.
One of the premier 3-point shooters.
Not going to review that one. Deadman goes to the free throw line. He hits the first.
In the previous series against the Sixers. Did not play game 1 of this series. Only played in 8 games.
Duncan Robinson in the game for the Heat. Coach looking for some 3-point shooting, I think. Some more outside shooting. Grant hits both of them. Boston leads 88-67. Robinson comes out quick, shoots a quick one. Gave him another one. This one's off also. But he definitely did what he was called to do, and then come out there and shoot, and he shot it. Marcus Smart for 3. Marcus Smart hits a 3. He has improved in that area of his game, 3-point shooting. And looks like Boston Celtics have weathered the little streak that Miami was on. They're extending their lead again. Oladipo pulls up for 2. He's off. Rebound. Williams. Tatum walks it up the court. There's a minute, 9 seconds left in the third. Smart shoots another 3. He misses this time. Deadman with the rebound. So now we got Tyler Hero, Robinson, and Jimmy Butler on the floor at the same time. Coach has said, hey, I'm putting all my scorers out there. I'm putting everybody on the court that can get some buckets out there. The guys just going to have to play some defense. Tatum pulls up for 3. Tatum hits a 3. Why they don't consider Tatum a superstar, I don't know. Like, He could do that against, and has done it against anybody and everybody. So I would call him a superstar.
Coach, play you. This is a great opportunity to try to carve something out once again as they go forward.
He's not a good shooter. He's a great shooter. He misses first few as Butler pushes off. Loose ball foul on Jimmy Butler, his third. 18 seconds remaining here in the third.
Not a smart play in the bonus. Allows the Celtics to get two shots.
Yeah, Coach Rosefield put Robinson out there and says, hey, just shoot the ball, bro. That's what he's doing.
Celtics have not missed a free throw so far tonight. 17.
Oh, Celtics have not missed a free throw, but they'll miss it now since he brought it up.
Game 14. Aaron Neesmith is going to check in.
The jinx.
Celtic fans getting louder here at the FTX Arena. And getting moved by the Heat fans.
Grant hits the first one.
TV schedule tomorrow on TNT. Game 2 of the Western Finals. Mavs and Warriors at 9 Eastern. Kevin Harlan, Reggie Miller, Stan Van Gundy will have it for you. Saturday, ABC, WNBA, Phoenix Mercury, Las Vegas Aces at 3. And Game 3 of this series will be Knights from Boston. Tip off at about 8:40. Back up to 27. The largest was 29. Shot clock turned off.
Oladipo drives, tried to slam that one, but he's fouled on the play.
While we have a moment, Mike, I want to give a special shout out. Take the time out to say congratulations to our very own boss, great Tim Corrigan, his daughter, his incredible daughter, Flynn Corrigan, graduated college. And just an incredible job. Congratulations.
Oladipo hits the first.
We love him.
Amen. Remember when she was born, for crying out loud.
Time flies. Job well done, though. Take a bow.
Oladipo on the line, he hits 2.
Hits the free throw, 4.7 remaining.
There's 3 seconds left. Smart gets that to Pritchard, who shoots it. He's off.
To make a run, but the Celtics held them off.
So in the third quarter,
Marcus Smart missed game 1, but he has been present.
the Heat try to make a run there, but the Celtics weather it and end up scoring the same amount of points that the Heat scored, 26. So nothing has changed since halftime. Still, what is that? 71, 25-point lead. Still a 25-point lead. Was not hoping, but if the Heat were going to make a move, they had to trim this lead. We had to trim this lead in the third quarter, and they were not able to. They did get some buckets. They did get it down to an 18-point lead, but then the Celtics just extended it back. So at this point, Jason Tatum 25 points. Al Horford and Williams both have 5 points. Smart 18 points. First game back in this series. Brown has 17. Williams has 16 off the bench, and Pritchard has 8. So now the bench has added a few more points. For the Heat. For the Heat, PJ Tucker, 5 points. He's out the rest of the game. Butler has 29. Adebayo, 6. Vincent has 14 points. Adebayo has 9 rebounds, by the way. Vincent has 14 points. Strus, 6 points, not shooting the ball as well as he has been. And the bench has poured in 4 more points for for Miami. Tyler Hero had 7. Oladipo has scored 2 points, and Robinson has scored 2 points. But they're going to have to do more than that if they expect to win this game. If Miami gets 75 points, if Boston gets 100 points before Miami reaches 75 mark, it's definitely over. All right. And really, in reality, the Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics definitely should not allow Miami to come back and win this game. 96-71, 25-point lead. It just cannot happen. All right, there are 12 minutes for it to happen, but it just shouldn't happen. Right? Shouldn't happen. If the Boston Celtics keep scoring like they've been scoring, you know, even if Miami plays the best defense they've ever played, the Boston Celtics should end up winning this game tonight. Regardless. Team stats. .2 and 42.2. Look at his close. Has gotten a lot more, even right there. 15 threes by the Celtics, 8 threes by the Heat. Rebounding exactly the same. Free throws. Celtics have not missed a free throw yet. They are 19 of 19. 19 of 19. Let's see, that's how you win games right there. The Heat, 9 of 14. Turnovers, Heat's got 13. It's not going to win. Turn the ball over like that.
The contact of Dedmon utilizing that left hand and finishing in traffic. Alice had some terrific games so far in these playoffs. It's been very, very consistent.
Sure has. Shot it well.
Didn't play well the first 3 quarters the other night, but finished strong and perhaps that.
Robinson, pass the ball, bro. You ain't got to force it. I know you're out there to shoot, but
shot clock winding down. An air ball.
it's not there. Get rid of it. Oladipo shoots a super air ball.
This at all. It's certainly not a surprise that the Celtics came out with such ferocity. But it is a surprise how there wasn't that.
All right, but with 10 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock, Oladipo and Butler are on the bench. Turnover by the Celtics.
It takes a little bit of your resolve.
Come on, Martin. You got to finish that one.
Unlike the Heat more than most teams. Brown gets it inside, back shot.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Boston have scored 100 points. Miami 73. It is just not going to happen tonight. It's just a matter of time. Tyler Hero, crossover, pull up, is off. Rebound. Smart gets that to Jaylen Brown. Back to Smart. Gets it down to Al Horford on the box. Back to Smart. Step back 3 is good. Man.
21 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds.
And he says, let's go.
The Boston Celtics here in Game 2. And their fans here in Miami celebrating.
Hey, I was wrong, everybody. I was still gonna still go for the Heat to win this one, and they just are not gonna be able to do it today. Not gonna be able to do it today. The Celtics they are playing outstanding. They are playing outstanding basketball, and don't have anything for him. They do not have anything for him. Jimmy Butler has scored 29 points, but it's not meant to be today. Not meant to be.
Exactly that, because all it takes is one free play and your championship aspiration. Tatum is on the bench with Smart, Horford, Brown, Brent Williams. Takes a picture out there right now. Still over 9 minutes remaining. Duncan Robinson drives, goes inside, but a nice drive to the basket. Robinson. And don't know going forward the status of TJ Tucker. Not return to the game after having some knee issues. Kyle Lowry, still don't know the status for him for the upcoming weekend in Boston. Two huge keys. As Horford drills that for the Miami Heat going forward.
All right, Al Horford scores 108-77 is the score. The Boston Celtics have been in control of this right as the first quarter ended. And they've never been behind since. Jaylen Brown now with the crossover follow-away jumper is off the mark. Devin with the rebound. Tyler Hero brings the ball down. He's on the right side. He is fouled on the play by Grant Williams. I think Jason Tatum has seen all he's going to see tonight as far as action. Tice did not get in the ball game tonight. I don't remember him being in there. Martin shoots a three, air ball. Pritchard with the rebound. Got Pritchard, Smart, Horford, Grant, Williams, and Jaylen Brown still on the court. 7 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. It is a 79-108 score. Looks like Jimmy Butler has seen his last minutes today. Adebayo also. The Heat have Oladipo, Deadman, Martin, Hero, Robinson. And one more gentleman on the court. I don't know who I did not call out. I think I called out everyone. Hero picks it up, gets it over to Robinson. Screen set. Robinson kicks it to Oladipo. He turns it down, goes all the way to the basket, scores. 109-81. 7 minutes and 28 seconds left.
Is it true? Don Lester. Oh, man, that was great. Up in Boston. Fenway Park. It was cold, though.
Whoa, Marcus Smart feeling like he did 3 games ago. Hits another three-pointer. Did not play the last game, played this game, though. And you can see the difference. Oladipo drives, he's fouled. Fouled on the floor, but they may be in the bonus. I can't see right now. Yep, he's called. He's on the free throw line.
The best thing about us witnessing that no-hitter wasn't just a no-hitter. It was definitely got the hotel bellman overcoat that he borrowed because he didn't have one in the cold. It was so cold, yeah.
Oladipo hits the free throw.
Have you seen any other no-hitters? No, not personally. No, absolutely not. That was fun.
Oladipo hits both. 112-83. A lot of empty seats in Miami. I think a lot of people just went ahead and left. Marcus Smart kicks that over to Jaylen Brown for 3. It's good. And it's just being poured on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Screen set for Oladipo. He kicks that to Robinson. Hero. It's blocked. Finally gets down to Pritchard. He saves it, but it's a turnover. And the Heat have the ball. Robinson crossover. He's fouled before he gets to the basket. 6 minutes and 18 seconds. And Naismith and Tice come on the floor, taking a few of the guys on out. Coach, you might as well. These guys are not going to come back from this. You don't want to get anybody hurt. Game 3 is Saturday. It's going to be in Boston. Series is about to be tied up.
He always had great skill, but it's
Robinson, long 3. It's off. Rebound, Martin gets it back to Robinson. He turns down the 3. Now he gets it to Martin. He hesitates for the 3 and misses. Should have went ahead and took that as soon as he got it. Marcus Smart brings the ball up the court. Marcus Smart shoots another 3. It's off this time. Oladipo. He's fouled on the play. Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart still on the floor, but I think he may be coming out.
I agree. He's coming out now.
Marcus Smart, 20 points, 10 assists.
Game one. Just how valuable he is.
Oladipo steps up to the line. He hits his first free throw.
Check in. So game 3 is going to be in Boston on Saturday.
Yup, it's going to be in Boston.
We've tied at 1 game apiece.
No, I like that right there as a thumbnail. I might try to hook that up. I'll try to hook it up like that.
Way here on the road. What a great performance by Marcus Smart. Orchestrated.
Now we got Pritchard, Grant Williams, Tice, Naismith. They're all on the court. As coach went ahead and took the starters out. Oladipo loses it. Lead pass to Grant. Layup is easy. And some Celtics fans are in the house. And the back of the bench is coming into the game right now. Got a rebound by the Celtics. 119-85 is the score. Coach calls a timeout.
Get them in. 4:57 remaining. What a blowout win for the Celtics here tonight in game 2.
And the Celtics do bounce back with a vengeance. All right, knew they had a chance to win this one. Didn't think it would be by this many points, but the Celtics have really laid it on the Heat tonight. Very late on the Heat tonight. I think the starters are done with 4 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. The score is 85-119. It's just there's been games like this in these different series. Doesn't mean that the Heat can't come back this next game, even in Boston, and get a win. Heck, Boston just got a win. The game's not over yet, but Boston just got a win in Miami, basically. So it can be done. I'm my boy Shane Lackey calling it in 5. Calling 5. Gonna be the Celtics. It definitely will be if the Celtics can take care of business twice in Boston, right? That'll be 3. And it could possibly happen. You really, if you think about it, the Celtics came out shooting the ball like extremely well in the first game. They just, for some reason, could not continue it. And Miami had played great defense, but really, if you look at it, you know, a lot of people were out of position. Jaylen Brown and Tatum did a lot of good scoring and had great scoring in the first half, but for some reason just could not continue it, and they turned the ball over a lot there in that third quarter, and Miami just had a great third quarter, and that's where they dropped the ball at. Literally dropped the ball because the Celtics actually won 1, 2, and 4. They won those quarters. So I mentioned that. Yeah, Michael, it's tied up. Might as well go ahead and call it. It's tied up. You said they'd win, and they got it. I didn't think they'd win like this, but they won. So now the series goes to Boston, and series goes to Boston, and can Boston win 2 games? Can Boston win 2 games at home? If they do, I think it's it. I think that's it. There's no way Boston wins 2 games, gets up 3-1 or whatever, and then doesn't win another game. Right? I've said I said this before the series began. It just seems like Boston has more pieces to the puzzle than Miami. Miami has every bit of skill and every bit of the personnel to win it, but I just think Boston has a few more pieces. Oladipo misses the layup. Fournette drives. He misses. He's the biggest thing on the court right now. Oladipo hits a three. He's like, it's about time. 119.88. 4 minutes on the clock.
The worst to broadcast when it's like this. When you're an official, you hate blowing games like this in the end.
Neesmith.
And for a lot of players, it's just like, well, some of these just to get a chance to be able to
Rebound. New guy for the Heat. He kicks that to Robinson. Martin for three is good. Backdoor to Tice. 121. I mean, there it is. You score 20 points. You score 30 points a quarter. You can win a lot of basketball games in the pros. Heck, in any level. 30 points a quarter, you can win a lot of basketballs and a lot of basketball games in any level. Neesmith is blocked. Lead pass to Robinson. He scores. 95-121. 2 minutes 43 seconds left. Who's number 4? He looks awkward.
The hard part to me is having your team, if you're the Celtics, in a quick turnaround, like not subconsciously feel too
Oladipo to the basket. He scored. He's fouled by number 4. Whoever number 4 is. Let me see if I can find that out.
Things that we could have done better. And you point those things out while acknowledging the brilliance that we displayed. Look at Jokic. It's really one of the most impressive first-year head coaching jobs we've seen in a while. This is his first time as a head coach on any level. Obviously, paid his dues as an assistant.
It's not Cornette.
Antonio with Philadelphia last year with Brooklyn.
It may be Morgan. 3 minutes. Could be Morgan, not Naismith, Tice, Pritchard, Stauskas, but he doesn't look like a Stauskas. All right, so I think this is Morgan. Naismith drives high off the glass, misses. Morgan is fouled, and Morgan goes to the free throw line. And Morgan hits the free throw. He gets in the books. Oh my gosh. 26 to 29 right now. I think that was just extended. Martin steps through. Throws it off the glass, he scores. Baseline to Cornette, he scores. 127.99. Oladipo drives again. They're letting him get to that right side, and he's getting there and he's drawing fouls.
And I agree.
Stauskas.
What you see right now during the course of the game is the same guy you see in the back.
Stauskas must have twisted his ankles, something furious,
How did you sleep?
because he's going to the locker room immediately.
Who he is. Prepared and ready. He's absolutely done it.
Let's see. Will he stop before he get there? It'll tell you how bad it is. Adebayo hits 1 or 2. 1:19 left on the clock. Shot missed by the Celtics. Oladipo brings it down. Gets that to Robinson. Thought about a 3. Now Oladipo shoots a 3. He's off. Rebound, Neesmith. He's been double teamed. Swings that over to Pritchard. 46 seconds left in this game. Pritchard now being guarded by an unknown Heat's player. Naismith shoots it. He misses it. Lead pass to Martin. Martin goes up. He hits the layup. Foul not called. 25 seconds on the clock. They got to get across the timeline. They do. And this is going to be conceded right here. 127-102 is going to be the score. 25-point lead. And the Heat just could not make any headway in this one. And it is tied up 1 apiece, like Michael Smitty said. Both teams tie in the second half. 25-point lead at halftime, and it stayed that way. Both teams scored 26 and 31 in the third and fourth quarter. Jason Tatum ended the game with 27 points. This is how you win playoff basketball. Jason Tatum had 27 points. Marcus Smart and Brown both had 24 points. Williams had 5. Off the bench, Grant Williams had 19 points. Pritchard had 10. And then you have the guys that were at the end of the bench that came in and poured in points also. For the Heat, Peter Tucker had 5. Butler had 29 points. Adebayo had 6 points. Vincent had 14. Strus had 6. And that's one of the biggest difference right there. Those starters right there did not, they just did not add or did not produce what they needed to do, or did not produce like the Celtics produced. Off the bench, Oladipo, 14 points. Tyler Hero.
That's everything. You want to order Wingstop?
We just got all these groceries.
But we didn't get Wingstop.
Yeah, but...
All right, Martin off the bench with 7 points. Dedmon had 2. And Robinson, the coach, inserted him in there, tried to make a little run, try to get some more baskets there in the second half. But he was only able to get 6 points. And he was 0 of 4 from the 3-point line. And that is basically how it went, ladies and gentlemen. We could look at the team stats. That's how it goes, sports fans. I'm going to start saying sports fans instead of ladies and gentlemen. Sports fans. The field goal percentage, 51.2. Celtics. Heat, 44.2. 3-point shooting, 50-29. That went to the Celtics. Rebounding, 41-42, just about even. Let's go all the way down to the turnovers. 10-15. Miami had 15, and the Boston Celtics had 10. Both teams going to have to really improve on that one, but you can't win playoff basketball turning the ball over as many times as the Heat did, right? So there's your score. That was it. The Boston Celtics come storming back to even this one up. And now the series goes to Miami. The series goes to Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, I think the next game is Saturday. Check me out there. And I'll see you guys later. Coach Gary is out of here.